everyone, good morning and welcome to Scrap Saturday with me. I'm going to go back to doing a live video, and again, just bear with me. I'm just trying to see, what style I like best, what my feedback is. If it gets to be too long, I will edit and fast forward it a little bit. But for right now, I'm just going to go with it and see whatever else I can do. And so I'm just cutting up some of these photos. I know I had mentioned it in my scrap room tour video that I had printed out or was going to print out some photos of my nephew in a 2x2 format so that I could use that squared out piece of paper from Scraptastic. And I've already cut off the manufacturer strip to that piece of paper, but you can use any piece of paper that you have that already has, squares on it or whatnot. And just to make a quick layout, I'm hoping to become a little bit less thoughtful over it, thoughtful. Overthinking is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be more a just do it type scrapper. And so what do I like here? Do I like that? I do. And I'm not going to be afraid that there's flowers there, but I even was thinking about that if I wanted to bring in some more of that patterned paper, only because it'll match the other layouts that I have as well. I can cover up most of it if I wanted to. And I know on YouTube we're always so, honest and whatnot, but not everybody likes flowers on their baby boy layouts. And I mean nothing by that, because I don't really, it's not the end of the world. But truthfully, sometimes it's not, or it's competing with, and I know my sister is totally fine with it. But I do find that that's the only thing that's distracting too, not just because it's the flowers, but maybe even if when I do that you cannot, see that it does kind of bring in a little bit of more neutralness to it, or whatever you want to call it. Or so I believe that it's the backing of this cut apart sheet from Authentique that came with my kit, and this is still the I Lived kit. So basically I'm going to try and make some 2x2 squares with this as well, and I'm gonna have to really cut into these corners because I don't have a corner chomper that's going to give me the same effect that the manufacturer already had here. So just have to make sure and rotate this one, because on one side it's not 2x2. It's a little bit wider. And I forgot to set my timer, so I'm just going to set my timer there real quick, because then my camera will stop recording. I can use that one there. Okay, so let's take a look and see. So I believe that's what I'm gonna do, just to kind of change out the look of the paper. So I kind of like it that they were on an angle there. It kind of brings a little bit of focus to it. And so I'm really liking that. Looks good, looks good. Yes, it looks good. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to, actually, do I want to put a book edge on the top there? I might want to do that, because why not, right? And so I need to grab a piece of paper that will sort of give me what I need. And I know I'm loving this punch like crazy. Yes, I am. And so today is a really hot day. as I lose my voice, pardon me. It's gonna be 28 degrees outside. And I know that's like super duper, like end of summer hot here, and we're just still, I think it's May 8th. It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. She doesn't watch me though. Yeah, so that's awesome for us northern folk up here. I mean, yesterday we were swimming in the pool on May 7th. World record, I have to say. I mean, Guinness should be knocking on my door as we speak, you know, asking me how we survived that. Now, you know, we don't have a heater in our pool, so it is a little bit like the polar bear dip. You know, but we force ourselves to think positive and to really embrace. So basically what I'm doing right now, sorry to cut off my story, but I'm trying to just center into those two pieces where I'm going to cut. But yeah, we really try to embrace as much warm weather and swimming weather as we can. So yeah, we're the crazy folk out there swimming when it's just 20. The pool was at 20. So that's Celsius. I don't know if that's even 60 Fahrenheit. I have no idea how to translate that to you, but yes. And it wasn't too bad. I mean, if you swim in our Ontario northern lakes, like if you've ever swam in Lake Huron, which I have many times, it's not that far off. Yeah. So, do I like the book edge? I do. Any little piece of added interest will be what it'll be. And so, it's so funny because if you had asked me, oh no, I don't know which one I had where. If you had asked me before, if I was going to cut up that piece of paper that said, oh, the places will go, I would have been like, no way, I am going to use it. And now it's like, wow, no, I'm not going to use it. It's crazy. But again, I do watch so many of you out there that do cut up so many things and you make it your own and it turns out awesome. And then it's almost like a customization of your own scrapbook materials, even though the manufacturer has preset it to be used in a specific way. And I totally love that. I love that it's so unique. And there are so many amazing things happening on YouTube, so many amazing people on there, and I have to dedicate a whole entire other day off just to watch what everybody's doing out there, and I love it, absolutely love it. The community has grown so much, and there's just so much love and happiness going on that honestly, I think it's amazing. I believe he's 4 months old in this photo. So I think I'm going to try and use this wood veneer up. And maybe I should just do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 4 all the way down? Or would I put the 3? Can't put it up there because the picture is going there. Oh yeah. 1, be happy. 2, where's number 3 gonna go? 3 is gonna go here. Kind of sort of quasi in the middle there. Yeah. I'm liking that. But I'm still doing a bad thing because I haven't glued down my background. Alright. So yeah, YouTube, lots of new, fresh, amazing talent going on that I can't even watch TV because I don't have time to do all of that. I'm just gonna go grab myself a piece of vellum. I think I want to use some vellum to back a few of these up. So yeah, you can hear the ruckusing of my awesome chair back and forth. Yes, yes, you can. All right, so now this time I'm going to really pay attention to what I'm doing here. This photo's there, this one's in the middle, the number 3 is over here, this dude goes there, that one goes there. Yeah. I would use my phone to take a picture, but my phone is my timer, so we're gonna have to work with what we've got. So I'm really loving all of the mixed media and stuff like that. That's why I kind of bought the molding paste and the gesso. But I also, Jenny, if you're watching, hi Jenny. Jenny Box, she's going to be doing an art journaling series, I believe. No pressure, Jenny, if you changed your mind. But I've never made an art journal before, and I believe that it would be healthy to do that, and probably, I don't know if I would share it. I don't know, I have to see how much I feel once I get into it, but I do think it's healthy. I do think it's very important to push your creative style if you can, and if you feel that, you know, it's not something you want to share on YouTube just because it's a little bit private and you're just testing the waters, should I say, in that instance, then I think it's okay to do that. But she does some amazing stuff, and she's got all kinds of styles going on, and I think I'm going to follow her along. I haven't really followed anyone, to be completely honest, in making any series. I've never signed up for an online class of any sort, but I do believe I'm going to give it a shot and see where that takes me, just to give myself some more of a creative flow. And I know one of my favorite girls, so Jenny's one of my favorite girls for sure. Well, all of you are my favorite girls. But one of my favorite scrappers too to watch is Mercy Tiara, so it's Tracy, and I know she has her art journal, but she doesn't share it with anyone because it's very personal to her. And so, you know, sometimes it's okay to do these crafts, and we all like to, you know, look what I did from each other. But to be honest, there are some things, I guess, that we can keep, you know, just for ourselves, so that we can open it up and learn from it or heal from it, I guess, right? Because hobbies do that for us. They give us that time to work things through and just heal a little bit. And so for sure, for me, I know I can say that scrapbooking is definitely a healer. It allows me to just do what I think I need to do for that moment. And I've got hot glue cobwebs. So I only did this at 2 1/4. So I'm going to see if 2 1/2 is what I want versus the 2 1/4. And I know Missy, she has this really neat thing where she kind of folds her papers in half, and I love the way that looks too. She gives it that little middle bend. It's so awesome to watch everybody's style and how they interpret layering and stuff like that. So yeah, YouTube is definitely fun like that. So I'm gonna swap out one of these so I can use up to the top, because I didn't cut it out that much, so I don't want it to be too crazy. Should I put that there? Yeah. Bring in that blue. Absolutely. So cute. All right. How far off camera was I? I apologize. Pardon me. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I think that's what I want to do. I don't think there's anything else that I would add to that. And I still have some scraps left over. I've got some parts there. That was the other part. But they had, that was the bottom. Oh, there you go. It's a Pebbles piece of paper. Yay! I don't know how you all remember everything that you use. I think I just become zoned out and mindless when I'm crafting, because I don't remember any of the stuff that we use or that we say. Just trying to bring in some more of that navy blue. I really like the banners on that piece there. And I don't know if thank you, excuse me, so sorry, if thank you makes sense. Wow. Pardon me. I'm laughing out of nervousness, thinking, oh my gosh, I was supposed to do this video live and now I sound like I'm dying. Sorry, excuse me. So yeah, I'm bringing in some more of that blue, so I don't know if the word thank you really makes sense, if he's saying thank you to his giraffe friend. And I know that there's a specific name for this chewy giraffe person, and you can leave me a comment for it, but for the life of me, you know, we've been there, done that. I don't know what it's called. And so, yep, there's still another strip of paper, and I could use this down a whole complete side and use it as my border on another piece of paper, which I think I shall, and it's beautiful, and I can cover up one of the squares and do this, and I can keep the other two here as well, and I can use that for a card, and that, you know, oh, there's still yet another one. So I really, really like that. I'm bringing in some more of that blue. And so up here, I don't know if I'm going to change that one out. Change it to the blue as well. No, I like it. I like it with the writing. It's good. And this one's really nice too. That little hint of blue dotty goodness looks really pretty. I could put some there actually. Alright, so now I think I want to raise this little guy up. And I do have some leftover foam. Grab my scissors. That's exactly how I would like that. Just raise up that center one because it's got the most of his face in there, and it's so cute. So cute. So yeah, I've been watching Sue's Fish and her new style, not her creativeness, but her new style of adding, you know, Bible stories and giving us a wonderful boost message within the story and the Word of God. And I know it's a bit hard when you don't know how people are gonna receive that, in a sense that, you know, she's not trying to give you a direct order of how, but the message is so beautiful. I mean, just to listen to the stories and just to relate to, you know, the purpose of your everyday life and how you're honestly feeling. And I think it's wonderful. I think that's probably the biggest thing that, you know, we face. And even in my culture, my European background, you know, church and what you used to do and how you followed, and, you know, what God was for you and what we need him to be for us today is more relative. You know, can we relate to these stories and encompass that in our everyday lives when we feel scared, or when we feel, you know, sad or stressed out, or even when we're joyful and elated and we want to give thanks to whatever it is in our hearts that we feel. And I think it's beautiful that she's not only, you know, being a messenger of hobbies and taking time to do your arts and crafts, but now she's also chosen to be a messenger of peace, love, and light into our hearts. And I you know, again, Suze, if you're watching, thank you. That's not even the right word. Like, thank you for the courage to do that and to change your style that way, and to spread such a beautiful message of love and light. So I'm thoroughly enjoying what she's doing there as well. So there's just so many of you. I think you could dedicate a whole video on basically, you know, everyone out there and all the messages that you send and give to us and what we share. So there you go. I think I'm almost done. I think that's a quick layout, the kind that I like. Fast and simple. I think that's the perfect color to match. Do I need it to be lighter? A little bit lighter? Ooh, a little bit lighter looks good. My heart up there. You know me, I'm gonna go crazy with these. They're kind of enamel dotty-ish. Is that the right word? I don't know. I make up words. I make up words as I go. So yes, I'm going to try to be faster with what I do. Try to just do this so that I can do it live and get it going. I don't know. I've been watching a couple of videos today. Everyone, Sarah Swan, fabulous video, her vlog, you know, explaining life and this and that and what you do. And yeah, totally get all of you out there when you put up those videos, no matter who you are, no matter what you do. I get it. There are days when you feel like crafting and there are days when you don't. And it's okay. There's times when you're totally psyched up and you can get like 5, 6 things done, and then there's days where you're like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Can't figure it out. And those days are okay too. It's just finding someone who says, yeah, I get you. I understand how you feel. It's exactly how I feel too. You just, some days you feel like and some days you don't. So no, that piece is not going to go there. I haven't even opened up my flare badge on this little packaging. I don't know if I want a flare badge, do I? That kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Flare badge. I need to go online and purchase a whole bunch. I'm thinking if I do continue with trying to use up my own stash, there are going to be some little bare minimum things that I do need to kind of buy a lot of. And enamel dots and flare badges has got to be 2 things that I totally love, that I've learned to love from getting the kits that I do. And I don't know if I can learn to unlove them or unscrapbook without them, or scrapbook without them. So I'm gonna have to look into that and see what I can do. Last little thing is this little die cut package that came with our kit. And try to go through them as quickly as I can. I do like tabs at the top. That's so cute with the arrows, isn't it? All right. Today, life is good. Ooh, camera. Is it like a little taggy thing? What would I do with this? Just go like that. Can I cut it? Let's cut it. My goodness. I kind of get nervous. I'm not as good as other people are when I see them cutting up all their pre-made stuff. Okay, do we like that? Is it too much? I never know. I never know when to stop. Yeah, totally love it. That's so cute. Get it? Love it. Okay, we're gonna pause, right? I'm good. Flare badge must go down because I like it and it goes and it belongs there and it's so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reevaluate how much stuff I have in my room and, you know, stop purchasing so many things. I'm so behind in my Scraptastic kits, but it's just because, you know, I tell you, I enjoy life too, in between enjoying scrapbooking and all that stuff. And I'm a working mama. Not that people who don't have a job outside home are not working, because you guys work harder than I do. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's so funny. Like, it's Mother's Day this weekend. And one of the things that I saw online was, you know, what would you like for Mother's Day? And one of the polls is, or one of the things that was up there was to have time without the kids, like a kid-free day. And sadly, I work so much that having a kid-free day for me is sad, because I don't get to see my kids as much as I want to. You know what I mean? Because I'm always working. And so I'm kind of the opposite, because I work 12, 13, 14, sometimes 15-hour days. I miss my kids. They're usually just asleep in bed. So for Mother's Day, yeah, I'd like a couple of hours to scrapbook by myself. I'm not gonna lie, without an interruption like I have today, but I usually do have Fridays to myself until school's out, and then I have the kids with me, and then I won't be scrapbooking because we'll be outside swimming, hopefully, when it's not raining. But I miss that. I always feel that empty part where I know I'm doing such an amazing thing, saving money for their future. You know, we have a nice home, blah, 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 all that stuff. And my husband's home with the kids, so he's almost like the stay-at-home papa. He's a good guy. And so, I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty both ways. But I just stole this thread from the other tags that I had from the other kit, because I've started putting thread on all of my holes for my tags as well, and I really like that look. I didn't really do it before as much, but now I am really consciously doing it, and I really like it. I believe I'm going to get a foam square for this camera, because I think I want it to be raised up. And I don't know if I want this one to be raised up too. I think that would look nice raised up as well. Okay, so I'm getting to the end of this one. It looks busy, right? It looks like there's a lot going on, but I didn't have to work too hard because the background paper already helped me out, right? So basically is sometimes we don't have to cut apart the cut aparts. Right? Is that right? Yay! And hopefully this video isn't too long, that I'm not, you know, offending too many of you, but I don't know. Just bear with me. I don't know what I like better. I think I like talking to you guys better. I do. When I do voiceovers, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Am I saying the same thing? Am I not saying the same thing? I don't know. I think it's missing an enamel heart up there. All right, so if this video makes it up before Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. Regardless, Happy Mother's Day. And when I say Happy Mother's Day, I mean Happy Mother's Day to every single human being out there who takes their time to extend a hand, a love, a hug, anything to any child in this world. I mean it to every mother who's ever taken care of any child, to anybody out there. Happy Mother's Day, really truthfully from the bottom of my heart. A big, huge, tight Monica hug. Of course it needs a little baby heart in the camera. What are we thinking, people? Ta-da! Absolutely, how cute is that? So cute. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I think this is what I do. I think the live videos is what Monica does, and that's what makes me happy. So, yeah, it might be a mixture of both. I might do some fast forward videos. I might do some live ones. We'll see. But so yes, 2x2 pictures. You can fit, look how many I fit in here. And again, it looks busy on the viewfinder, but in person it's not really that crazy. I actually really like it. I think it's really, really awesome. Is that good? Is that close enough? Yeah. There'll be a couple of photos at the end. So thank you so much for joining me. Grab your photos every Saturday just for a little bit in the morning. I know it's summertime, so we're all going to want to be outside and, you know, do our fam jam thing. And yeah, awesome people out there. Subscribe to their channels and learn from them. I sure do. And I appreciate all of you who take the time to make videos to teach me how to take the time to enjoy my awesome hobby that I absolutely love. So 2 thumbs up. Love you guys. Thank you kindly for always sticking by me for everything. Melissa, if this video goes up before your mint and gold challenge goes up, please don't be mad at me. I'm trying to do all of it all together. So again, thanks so much, guys. Have a wonderful day.